Hey guys, so I received my package from the publisher, and basically, it just explained everything, how they work, what their strategies are. Oh, I'm sorry, I can't talk, but yeah, it has that. It has what do you do, like what I have to do, what I have to turn in. And they give me like a time frame, which they have a general time frame. Pretty much when you turn in your copy of your book, you what you call it, 3 to 5 days, they're gonna review it, and then you'll know for sure if they're gonna take your book or not, which is really exciting, and I'm nervous at the same time, and I'll tell you why in a second. But they also do like the book cover design, and they do like promotions for your book and everything. So they pretty much handle everything, and then they get a percentage, which is, I want to say 6%, which is, okay. And then I guess I keep the rest of the profit from what it said in the packet. So right now I'm excited and nervous at the same time. I'm excited because, this book right now, besides my children, is my baby. So I'm very protective over this book. It is my first, so I'm guessing that's natural to, having it be my baby, and, that I'm protective over it. So I'm excited, and I'm excited that I'm excited to the fact that they're going to possibly accept my book. So, and then I guess the process starts right shortly after, like if I say yay or nay to go with that publishing company. So, I have other publishing companies that I'm, trying to get a hold of right now, just in case it don't work out with this one. So, right now it's, I'm doing research, and the fact that I'm scared my book's gonna flop. I think it's an awesome story, obviously, because I wrote it, but I'm very hard on myself. So it's like, I want perfection, and I feel like my book isn't perfect just yet. I'm still like trying to iron out all the kinks. Now, the publisher asked me if I was done. I said yes. Truth, I'm not done. As far as the whole book, I'm okay. I'm pretty much done. As far as all my chapters, the beginning, the ending, the middle, that's all done. But right now, I'm in the process of looking back at it. So reading over it a little bit, not quite editing it, but reading over it, and like, I guess putting like pieces in, like filling in the holes, because I know with some chapters, I don't know how every writer is, but as for me, I write what I feel like writing at the moment. Like, I already knew how the story was gonna go. I already knew what I was gonna put. I had previously written stuff down, take notes or whatever, just in case I forgot. Like, if I'm in the middle of the road, or if I'm at work, or just anywhere, at the mall, and I think of something, then I'll go on my phone, put in my memo, or I'll take a piece of paper and write it down. So basically, those ideas that I wrote down, I have to go through, which I've been going through some of them. I have to go through them, and then I have to, put them in the correct chapters. So that's what I'm doing right now. I'm filling in holes. Not only that, I know with some chapters, I started on it, and then I was like, I'm not really feeling this right now. Let me go on to the next chapter and do that, because I was more inspired to write the next chapter, or the following chapter, or the previous chapter, or whatever. So that's how I wrote my book. It wasn't in any particular order. If I didn't feel like writing about that day, then I'm gonna skip over to what I wanted to write about, so that's how I did my book, and I'm pretty sure that's how I'm gonna do like any other book that I'm gonna write after that. So that's the plan. And after I'm done filling in all the holes, then I'm gonna go and edit, like personally edit. I might get one other person to look at it. I'm not sure. So I gotta get one of my friends. I'm gonna get one of my friends to look at it, I guess. So it's not just me. I mean, I'm pretty good with grammatical errors and stuff, so I'm not too worried about that. But I just want, you know, peer editing, I guess. So I want a peer to edit my stuff. They probably might pick up, or they will pick up on stuff that I completely miss, or that I wasn't very sure of. So that's the thing right there. So I might ask Carria, but we'll see. Okay. But I really, that's what I'm scared of the book flopping. I'm also scared of rejection. So I'm scared of people rejecting my book, as far as publishers, not just publishers, but I'm also scared that that people won't like my book. But I'm worried about that, but I'm not at the same time, just because, I mean, everyone's gonna have a hater. So if someone does say something about my book, or some kind of hate, or, oh, your book sucks, or blah blah blah, or I'm not reading, I don't got time for that, then, you know, that's your opinion. I personally think it's great. No, I really like my book. I haven't exactly told y'all what my book's about, because for real, I want this all to be a surprise. This is like, you know, I don't want anybody knowing, no previews, no nothing. No one's really, I don't think I sent any kind of copies or rough drafts to anybody yet. I really don't think I have. Let me think. Yeah, no, I don't. So it's like nobody knows what it's about, except for my really close friends, my besties, my circle of besties. They know what it's about, but I haven't sent them anything to read. So yeah, this is so nervous. Like, it got me all nervous. But I'm gonna have one of my, as soon as I'm really complete with it, and I made sure that all, you know, everything was edited and properly, I'm gonna read my book over probably like twice before I even give it to somebody to edit, just to make sure I got everything. It's, I don't know. I mean, it's exciting. I am excited. I'm very excited. As soon as I got that piece of mail, I was just like, what? So, yeah, it's just becoming real, you know? And I feel like I'm so close to my goal. I'm so close to this book being done. And I'm so nervous at the same time that, like, that's probably why I'm scared to turn in my book as well. But I'm just so close. I'm almost there. So we'll see how it turns out. I mean, even if I don't make $1 million, that's fine. You know, I'm not expecting to make $1 million. I'm not expecting to be like really huge. But this is what I like to do. I like writing, you know, and it's always been like that. You know, when I was younger too. Like, a little background story, I used to write a lot of poetry and songs. Mind you, they're all tucked away somewhere, but I still write songs all day, you know? So we could be at home, and I have a hook in my head. I write it down, like, automatically. So besides me writing this book and thinking of other concepts of other books in the future for me, I also got hooks in my head, you know? So I also got hooks, I got lyrics. So that's what I do too. And I think it takes my mind off a lot of stuff. That's probably why I write. It takes away from, like, stress, like money, like just everything, you know? It's how I cope, I guess. You know, other people have ways of, like, drinking and this and that, but writing actually makes me happy. And I didn't think it would, I never expected or anticipated to be an author. That was never the goal. I actually wanted to be a doctor. You know, that was my #1 thing. I wanted to be a doctor. But unfortunately, you know, that didn't happen. So, you know, I've always been thinking of a plan B, and I always had a plan B, but like this time around, like I actually found something I really, really enjoy. And that's what everybody should do. You should do something you love. Like, I don't care what it is. If you like sewing, go sew. You know, if you like working at the shipyard, work at the shipyard. But my thing is, like, you have to be happy with what you're doing, because if not, you're not going to be successful. You're going to hate going to work. You're not going to like what you're doing. You're just going to be miserable. And like, my job now is not my dream job, but I do enjoy it. You know what I'm saying? But not only do I enjoy it, like I enjoy writing as well. So writing is a part of my job as of right now, even though it has nothing. I'm in the medical field. Like, on this side, I write, and that's what makes me happy. I love it. So hopefully this could be a full-time gig for me, where I'm just writing songs, writing books, you know. Then that would be awesome. That would be the perfect life for me, because that's all I need. I just want to be happy. Success comes later, I guess, you know, by time also, but it's not even like I said, I don't need $1 million. I just want to be able to take care of my family, and that's basically it. I want my kids to be straight. I want them to have a good education. I want them to have what they, you know, what they need. So, I mean, that's also another reason why I started the book. Not because I've always wanted to write this book. Not just this book, just books, period. I always wanted to write. I always wanted to write. I was planning on writing this book for a few years now. The concept changed a little bit, but this has been in my mind for, I want to say, at least 10 years. I just never had the time to do it. I was always busy. I was always on the go. I was into, like, social media. I was into, you know, being in the, you know, just in a club or just out, you know. I was just being social. Like, I was too worried about my social life that I was putting this book behind, and I just kept on putting it in the back burner or whatever. But now, you know, well, when did I start this? I started like a year ago. So a year ago was a completely different story. Like, I was just like, you know what? Let me stop bull crapping and let me do this. Let's see what happens. And then it was like my therapy. So I just kept on typing away, writing away. You know, it's therapy. It's awesome. I like it. So I actually love it. So I do plan on putting some more stuff out. Like I said, I don't have to make $1 million. It's just, I want to, my goal, okay, my main goal in life is to not only to inspire, but I also want to make a difference in someone's life. Sounds really and extra corny, but it's true. That's why I wanted to be a doctor. You know, I wanted to, and this might be a way of, you know, like touching someone's life or something, you know, just by this story. You know, maybe it'll help people. Maybe it'll help people open their eyes, realize certain things. So that's my main goal. I want to just change, you know. I mean, not change, but like, I just want to make a difference. I want to help somebody. It's always about helping somebody at the end of the day, to me. And that's my goal, whether it's helping family members, friends, people I have no idea about that don't even exist. But, you know, even if I don't personally know, you know, maybe possibly it will help. So, but that's all I'm telling you about my book. I'm not telling you anything like what the plot is. Not yet. You guys will soon find out, but just not yet. But that's all I wanted to say. I mean, I just got my little packet, I want to say a couple days ago, and I was unable to vlog about that because I've just been so busy. So, but I'm taking time to let you guys know what's going on. So, I'm on my break. I'm about to eat. By the way, I was highly upset. I was in this line at Wendy's for a long time to get my food. I got a salad, and then I'm driving off, and then I'm feeling in the bag to make sure my dressing was in there, and it wasn't. So I had to turn around, and then I was thinking about going back in the line because I just don't feel like going in just the way how the parking is, and I'm over here trying to back up. But anyways, I got my Caesar dressing, so that was kind of stressful for a good 10 minutes. But I thought I just had to share that because these lines are ridiculous, and they try to block you, and I couldn't get out of the but yeah, anyways, so stay tuned. Subscribe, like, comment, let me know what you think. If you have any suggestions for any of my blogs, I would like to hear it also. So check you guys out later.